Alright, my name is Tanner Sherlock. I'm the league director at Chadron Disc Golf Club in Chadron, Nebraska, and this is my 2020 in the bag. First, let's get started off with some accessories. Got my Metal Mini, got my Dynamic Discs glass blown open metal water bottle, which makes the best noise in the world. Then I've got my Visit Emporia towel with my bag tags, number 3 from last year, number 5 for the year before, number 2 from the year before that. Got my essential hand-dye birdie bag, or I think it's birdie bag, but the hand-dye rosin bag. Then I've got my trusty golden retriever. And alright, let's get some discs out of the way. So starting off with putters, I've got my Moonshine Judge. I love the grippiness of the blend plastic, so this is a blend Moonshine. Then I've got my backup putter, just in case, which it's not Moonshine, but it's sweet colors. And I've got my Moonshine Lucid Judge. As you can tell, I do like Moonshine quite a bit. But yeah, this is my match play disc from a couple years back, I think. Into mid-ranges, got my Paige Bierkis, Robert McCall signed Biofusion Suspect. I think the Suspect is the most underrated disc in all of Trilogy lineup. I cannot believe it is OOP. If more people tried these, dude, they wouldn't be OOP. They're amazing discs, and they're so versatile. But I like the Biofusion because it stays just a touch straighter for those really straight shots you need. And then I've got my Lucid X Suspect for the normal Suspect shots. But honestly, the Lucid X and the Suspect isn't quite as overstable as, like, you know, a lot of other Lucid X plastics. In the Suspect, it's just a touch more overstable. And then I've got my classic blend Suspect for wind shots. It's my high headwind putter. It's just a sweet disc. I love the Suspect so much. I can't say enough good things about it. But let's get to the a little more. I've got my Justice, which is my Sparkle Justice. It's super duper overstable compared to the Suspect. If you've never thrown a Justice, you need one for windy days, to be honest. And I do have a missing spot. I still haven't figured out what understable mid-range I want in my bag. I've gone kind of back and forth between Truths and some other discs, but I'm really trying to find an understable that's really reliable for me, but I haven't found one yet. It's kind of frustrating because that's a glaring hole in my bag. Then for fairway drivers, I've got my Burst Underworld. The Underworld is an amazing understable disc. We have a hole out at our park that goes pretty much straight up in the air, and so when a disc's thrown straight up in the air, it acts more overstable, and so this disc will stay straight that whole way up. It's such a reliable disc for that. And then I've got my River Pro Goldline Burst. As you can see on the wall over there, my first ace ever was with River Pro. I love this disc so much. It's way more overstable. It's the stable fairway driver in my bag. And then for rollers and for kind of a turnover shot, I don't have a good flick, so I use turnover shots. I have the Fury. This thing is so beat in. It got ran over the first day I threw it, and it's just been super beat in ever since. And then to finish out, I've got my Escapes. This thing is so beat in, it's barely even an escape anymore. I love this disc. It's such a reliable disc. And then I have the Lucid X Escape. This is barely even an escape anymore. It's so overstable. It flies more like, I don't know, more like an Explorer or something. But I do like it. I still haven't got it beat in yet, but man, it's got so much life. It's a heartbeat disc. Then I've got my Convicts, which this actually just came back in my bag. I used to bag it a long time ago, and it lost its spot to the Explorers. But I found that I just like the Convict better. I can force it and shape it a little better than I can the Explorers. And I still love the Explorers. There's too much overlap for what kind of shot I need it for. And then I've got the Felon. Felon, you know what a Felon is. Come on. You guys follow Eric Oakley. Felon is just a really overstable fairway driver thing. Headwind, or if you got pretty much a meat hook kind of shot, that's what it's for. Now to my drivers, I love the Trespass. So I've got my Fusion Trespass, which is my straight one. So when I got to go 350 feet straight, 300, 400 feet straight, that's where the Trespass comes into play, the Fusion. And then I've got my old reliable, which is my Lucid Trespass. This thing is so beat in too, but it's my normal driver. So typically when I'm trying to throw far, this is the disc I pull out. And then I've got my Headwind Trespass, which is the Lucid X Trespass, the EMAC Lucid X. This thing, I've thrown it so many times and it still isn't beat in, so to say. It's probably beat in, it's just way more overstable than my other Trespasses. And then for my bomber disc, when I just have wide open space for days and I can just launch, I've got my Air Ballista Pro. And as you can see from over there, the blue one on the right, the second one down, I got a 375 foot ace with the Air Ballista Pro. So on non-windy, calm days, and you just got open field, open space, Air Ballista Pro is the way to go. And then I guess last but not least, my bag. We got the neon green heather color. I love this bag so much. I probably will never deviate from this bag. It's so comfortable and it's just exactly what I need for a bag. The ones with this top storage, I'm not as much of a fan because they just get really heavy on me. This one still stays light for what I need it for. But alright, Tanner Sherlock again, that's my own in the bag.